The sun was setting over nice and friendly corners, casting long shadows from the cactuses. Inside the town saloon, a very sad scene was taking place. Sheriff Callie, our brave and beloved calico cat sheriff, had passed away. Her best friends gathered around her, their hearts heavy with sadness. Deputy Peck sniffled and wiped a tear from his eye. Toby the saguaro cactus stood tall but looked droopy. Even Sheriff Candy couldn't hold back her tears as she looked at her still sister. Everyone missed her playful spirit and her cowgirl twirl. Suddenly, a strange and wonderful idea came from an unexpected friend, Cowboy Xbox. He was a shiny green box with a big X on it, and he knew things about technology no one else did. He suggested they could try to bring Sheriff Callie back to life using a special revival machine he had built. It was a long shot, a crazy idea, but everyone was willing to try anything to get their friend back. Peck gathered some special tools. Toby offered his strongest branches to help power the machine. Sheriff Candy prepared a soft blanket for Callie. Working together as a team, they carefully followed Cowboy Xbox's instructions. The machine whirred and buzzed with a gentle humming sound. Lights blinked and flashed, creating a rainbow in the dim saloon. Deputy Peck carefully attached some soft pads to Callie's paws. Toby used his branches to connect a power source from the town generator. Sheriff Candy held Callie's hand, whispering words of encouragement and love. Then it happened. A single spark of light glowed from the machine and traveled through the wires to Sheriff Callie. Her whiskers twitched once, then twice. Her little pink nose wiggled. Slowly, her eyes fluttered open, and she took a deep breath. Sheriff Callie was back. Everyone cheered with joy and relief, hugging each other tightly. Deputy Peck danced a little jig. Toby swayed happily. Sheriff Candy hugged her sister with tears of pure happiness. Sheriff Callie sat up, looking around at her friends, a little confused but so grateful to be with them again. Her second chance at life had just begun. She knew this second chance was a very special gift, and she didn't want to waste it. She remembered that sometimes in the past she had been a bit disobedient. She wanted to be better this time. "I promise," she said softly but firmly. "I will be the best sheriff I can be." To truly embrace her new path, she needed to let them go. She set up a small table in the town square and laid out her pink hat, her boots, her vest, and her badge. One by one, her things were sold. A young kitten bought her hat, promising to be as brave as she was. She was no longer just the sheriff of nice and friendly corners. She was becoming someone new. With the money, Sheriff Callie went to the town's dress shop. Her eyes were drawn to a beautiful, flowing Mexican red dress. It was bright and vibrant, decorated with colorful ribbons and delicate embroidery. She tried it on. It felt just right. Her new badge read Alguacal, the Spanish word for sheriff. She added beautiful face paint, colors of a new land on her face. The cat in the mirror was still Callie, but also someone different. She was Alguacil Callie, ready for Mexico City. This dress represented her future, bold, new, and full of life. The day of her departure arrived. Alguacil Callie stood at the entrance of the town, her luggage packed and ready. She had one big suitcase filled with her new red dress and essentials. The journey to the airport was long, and with every mile she felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. This was really happening. At the airport, Callie had to perform her essential duties as a traveler. She went to the check-in counter. She bravely slid her big suitcase onto the conveyor belt, watching as it disappeared on its way to the airplane. She received her boarding pass, a small piece of paper that was her ticket to a new world. She politely placed her small carry-on in a bin and walked through the scanner, just like all the other passengers. Finally, it was time to board the airplane. Callie found her seat by a window and buckled her seatbelt, her heart thumping with anticipation. With a great roar, the airplane lifted into the air. Callie gasped as the ground got smaller below. Since she was moving to Mexico City, she decided she would learn Spanish. She spent the flight practicing words from a little book. Hola, gracias. She practiced softly. The airplane landed smoothly in the bustling, vibrant metropolis of Mexico City. As Alguacil Callie stepped off the plane, she was greeted by a world of new sights, sounds, and smells. The air was filled with mariachi music and the chatter of people speaking Spanish. The city was huge, much bigger than Nice and Friendly Corners, with tall buildings that seemed to touch the sky. But the people were friendly, and Callie felt a thrill of excitement. This was her new home, and it was full of endless possibilities. She knew in her heart this was a one-way trip. She would always cherish her memories and love her old friends, but her future was here. She was Alguacil Callie now, and her duty was to the people of this magnificent city. Her main language would now be Spanish, and she looked forward to becoming fluent. And her new life, full of color, music, and adventure in Mexico, had just begun. Sheriff Callie was a memory. Alguacil Callie was the future. She felt a deep sense of peace and happiness.